What's up, y'all? This is Coach Good here. I'm starting a new channel, and it's gonna be Colt Kid TV. And the last one I had was Culture Kid Vivo, but I'm gonna start fresh. No beginning, and we're gonna do everything on this channel. So again, that's Colt Kid TV. My name is Culture Kid, and I work two jobs. I'm a chef by mornings, and by nights I'm designing clothes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm inspired to be the best fucking designer on the planet Earth. That simple. So the purpose of this videos that I'm doing now is multiple part breakdown of how I design clothes. And this first part is the very beginning of it, which is how I pick a concept, how I draw it out, you know what I'm saying? But before all that, I gotta get in the groove. So I gotta listen to music, drink some coffee, and really zone out to try to tap into my creative side. You know what I'm saying? And basically what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna show you the sketches that I made, and also talk about a lot of the tips and insights I can offer to people as far as the, you know, the fashion world is concerned. As far as language, uh, codes for colors, and you know, a lot of stuff. The language that you need to know as far as interacting with manufacturers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put my phone down here for a second, and then we're gonna get right into a lot of the good stuff. Of what I drew and what I designed. So that looks like that's steady now. So anyways, like I said, this is a multiple part process that I'm gonna show you how I bring apparel to life. You know what I'm saying? So again, first and foremost, I like putting some music on. I usually got my little cup of coffee going. And then I just try to zone out, listen to a couple songs, and start getting those creative juices flowing and stuff like that. And then once I feel like I'm in a groove, I get a pencil, I get a paper, and get right into it. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who don't know, I've been doing clothes since like 2021, off and on. You know what I'm saying? And my whole journey, I've tried to up the quality of clothes that I put out, so that you can earn the respect from customers and people and stuff like that. So since a little kid, I've always drawn. I've always been very artistic, and as I got older, I drifted away from that. So I lost a lot of my skills as an artist, but I still got the basics. So I get busy, you know. So yeah, so first of all, we'll get into the first set that I did. And again, the last time I was doing videos and I was making clothes, I said I was gonna do a jean set, a his and hers jean set. So I wanted to stick to that, and I did. So I started with a jean set. And right now what I'm doing is I'm working on a concept called Cult Classic Collection, because growing up, I've seen a lot of dope pieces back in my era, which was like the 80s and 90s. And I truly believe that was the best era of fashion. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a lot of dope pieces come out, and I was just trying to reiterate that with my twist on it. And so I started with a jean suit first. So let's get right into it. So this is the first thing I drew was a jacket, and this jacket, as you can see, has crosses and X's and hearts. And basically the concept is the way I'm talking to God. And my message to God is, I cross my heart and hope to die that I will never turn my back on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I truly believe in God. He's been in my life from day one. He watches over me, takes care of me. So I'm never going to turn my back on him. You know what I'm saying? So basically that's the concept of the clothes. It's cross my heart, hope to die, never turn my back on you. And this is what I came up with. So it's a jean jacket. It got crosses and the X and the hearts. The crosses are going to be rhinestone. The X's and the hearts are going to be screen printed. And then the pockets and the flappers on the pockets over here are going to be distressed, as long as these lines too. So we got a couple of methods going on as far as how we did the set. You know, it has a lot of different printing methods. You know, it has screen print, it has rhinestone work, and it has distress on the actual denim. You know what I'm saying? So that's the jacket. And now I'll show you the pants. The pants is the same way, as you can see. So you'll have rhinestones on the flappers of the pockets. You'll have rhinestones on the crosses. The X's and the hearts will be screen printed, and there's going to be a patch on the pocket here on the pants, and it'll all be distressed on the corners. It's also going to be faded out, so it's like going to have like sun fade patches and stuff like that. So it's a lot going on, but it's going to come out dope. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's the jean suit, what I drew out. I also drew out a sweatsuit, and that's what we're gonna get into now. So this is a sweatsuit. This sweatsuit, actually, I collaborated with a friend. So what you see here, I changed it around a little bit, but it's basically all the same. I just took the cold kit on the classic, and we put other things in it. You know what I'm saying? So this particular piece here will be distressed logo faces. It'll have jewels. It'll have a custom zipper. We'll have a sun fade too. You know. So again, multiple methods going on here. And the only reason why I'm talking about this set too is because in my next part, I'm gonna bring forward a mock-up, which is part 2. You know, of this whole sequence thing. And that's what I'm talking about, this sweatsuit, because I'm gonna show you the mock-up. I don't have the mock-up for the jean suit, but I do of this one. So this is why I'm only dragging this piece into this first video. But anyways, this was a piece I collaborated with a friend of mine. And in later videos, I'll give him the credit for collaborating with me. And how you call it, I have to give him his due credit, because you know he helped me on making the piece. As far as the different methods, there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of different methods going on. You got screen printing, you got rhinestone work, you got the stress on the actual denim, you got pieces being cut out, the logo faces, and then that's being distressed. There's a lot of things going on, which when you have that much going on, it gets a little pricey and stuff like that. Number one. And then number two, you want to make sure you're telling the manufacturer about the size, how specifically you want it distressed. You know, if something is being screen printed, make sure that it's good quality screen printing, because you got some poor and then some better ones. So, you know, you want to make sure you're doing good quality work. And again, if it's embroidering, which is stitching, then you want to make sure it's, whether it's direct, straight flat, or whether it's 3D, meaning popping up, you know. Again, there's so much going on as far as the methods of printing when it comes to apparel. So you want to make sure you're being very direct and being very specific on what you're being done on the clothes. And like I said, you learn that language as you keep doing more stuff, and you deal with manufacturers, and you mess up, and then you get it right little by little. You tweak it here, you tweak it there, and you start learning more and more. But again, if it's something that you're passionate about, you're gonna learn because it's what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Little kid, I always loved clothes. I love fashion. I just like getting fly and shit like that. So, you take heed and you pay attention a lot, to a lot of these things as you indulge more and more in this fashion thing. You know what I'm saying? And again, always try to be as direct, as specific as you can when you're talking to the manufacturer. So you have to know the language of what actually is being done. So basically, to wrap this up, that is part one of how I do things. I get in the groove, play some music, zone out, and then I start drawing. I pick a concept and I start drawing, and I might draw something and then redo it again, and might do it again, but for the most part, I try to get a solid concept, stick to it, and when I feel confident enough to know that that's what I want, I stick to it, and then I go to phase 2, which I will get into in the next video. Alright, again, this is Culture Kid. The channel is Cold Kid TV, so please go on the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, comment, hit the notification bell button, so you know when I'm doing new videos and you get notified. And again, thank you for your time. Culture Kid here, signing out. Peace.